Happy Wednesday. Hi guys, I hope that you're having a good week, just like I said yesterday. I am here to go over your slavery packet and where you should be at this point. Today is Wednesday, so we're halfway through the week. So I'm going to show you what you are supposed to do, and I'm also going to start by reading a story. So this is Under the Quilt of Night, and this is a more poetry kind of story, but it's really good. I hope you guys enjoy. And remember, this is an ARP book, so after I'm done reading, you can take an ARP quiz if you want. Okay, so Under the Quilt of Night. Running. I'm young, but my legs are strong. I can run. I run so fast I lead the way. The ones I love race right behind, pounding dirt and grass, jumping rocks and roots. My feet make drum beats on the path. I'm running far away from the farm where the master worked us, hoeing and picking, mending and sewing till my hands got raw. Now he wants to track me, catch me, chase me till my breath is gone, fence me in to be a slave again, but I'll make my steps quick whispers in the dark. I'll run where he won't find me, under the quilt at night. A river. We search long to find the boat hidden in the reeds. Is it safe to go over? The water's deep and fast, but we cross without a sound, like the moon coming up over my shoulder to float across the sky. Waiting. Runaways like us must hide in daylight, so come morning we crouch in the bushes till night. It's hot. Sweat dribbles down my neck. Thorns rack my arms and legs. In the still afternoon, mosquitoes whine and tease, just like the overseer's children did. All I can do is wait for the cover of darkness. Oh, if only I could dance into the open and sing so loud the stars would hear and hurry out to guide our way. Watching. We run and hide, my cuts sting, my bites itch, I'm hungry all the time. One day at dusk we make our way to a patch of woods at the edge of a town. There are more houses here, people, roads, danger. The others rest while I keep watch for a sign from the Underground Railroad, the friends who will help us get free. Woe-ee, 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 an owl trills softly. I stop my breath to listen. Is it really an owl? Or the railroad secret code, a sign that a friend is near? No, there he is, just a small fat bird with round yellow moons for eyes. I try to be an owl myself, but my eyes hurt with watching. Then I see a woman walk through her yard wearing a plain dress. On her arm, she carries a quilt into air. She hangs it over the fence, then looks to the woods just once. I stare with all my might. I know what to look for. In most quilts, center squares are red for home and hearth, but these centers are dark, deep blue. This house holds runaways. So this quilt is like what you guys are doing for your slavery assignment, okay? I'm brave enough to go forward first. When at last the stars are up, I pull the darkness around me and run through long, wet grass. My foot trembles on the wooden step, and my knock is shivery and quick, like the beating of my heart. Who's there? Comes a voice. I swallow hard before I give the password. What if I'm wrong? But I trust the quilt, so I say, the friend of a friend. Hiding. A man and woman let us in. They give us clean clothes, hot stew and biscuits, sweet cherry pie. We talk and whisper so we won't wake their little boy, already tucked in bed. Their daughter, just my age, lets me hold her kitten. We follow her lantern up narrow stairs to a secret room. Sleep now. Tonight we'll keep watch, she says. I lie awake, wondering about others who have hidden here. I won't ever know their names, but I find a message, a rough carved place in the wood under my mat. I make my fingers into eyes to explore it. Just before I fall asleep, I see it is a star. Traveling. Wake up, hurry, your master and his men are close behind. Our friend whisks us through the last folds of night and hides us deep in his wagon. The cold boards make me shiver. Straw pricks my skin like needles. We go north across the bridge under trees, a zigzag of here and there. We can't turn back. We would be beaten, sold away, our chances gone for good. We must go on or die. I hang on tight, fear is so real, it lies here beside me. The wagons rattle, horses clomp, suddenly a tremble, voices, we're caught. We're looking for runaways. What's in your wagon? Barks a voice. Eggs, sacks of grain, vegetables to sell at morning market, says our driver, smooth as honey. Search me if you like, I'm no friend of the slave. I keep still as a rock, though it feels like my heart will split. But the searches are full, and at last they gallop off. Our friend laughs and cracks the reins. He calls to his horses, "Giddy up, hope and liberty," and the wagon rolls on. Singing. Birds wake, a rooster calls. I listen to night, softly falling away. We stop at a little church deep in a piney wood. I pick the straw from my hair and rub my stiff, cramped legs. Our friend takes a stick and draws a map in the dirt off the road we'll take to Canada. These good folks will carry you on, he says. You're almost to freedom now. Over the trees, the sun comes up. The dark pines glow like gold. Freedom. I take a deep breath, and when I let go, my voice flies up in a song. My own song of running in sunshine and dancing through fields. I'll jump every fence in my way. So, a note about the story. Under the Quilt of Night is an imagined journey. It is a fictitious story inspired by the Underground Railroad, and it mixes fact and folklore. The Underground Railroad, of course, was not actually underground, nor was it a railroad. It was a secret network of people who helped others to escape slavery. It was most active in the 1850s, in the years just before the Civil War. And just as we don't learn the name of the girl who tells the story, we don't know the names of most who escaped on the Underground Railroad. Activities took place in secret and weren't written down. Those fleeing slavery faced incredible danger and hardships. The free blacks and whites who helped them also faced risks. Many stories have grown up around quilts and the Underground Railroad. Some think quilts included hidden meanings or were hung to mark safe houses, while others believe these stories are simply folklore. We do know that the fugitives were hidden in many ways, sometimes in secret rooms or tunnels, other times in wagons with false bottoms or simply under straw in the back of carts. We also know from songs like Following the Drinking Gourd that enslaved people used the North Star to help them locate north, where Canada and freedom lay. In this story, the girl finds a star someone has carved in the floor as a hopeful sign of freedom. When I was a fourth grader, the Underground Railroad was mentioned in just a few lines in our history textbook. Today, many books and internet sites have information about this part of our history. In communities, people are working together to remember family stories and to find and preserve Underground Railroads, routes, and houses, but some of our past may always be hidden from us. Okay, so this is now the time where you could pause the video and take an ARP test. This is the story. Okay, and the ARP number, if it's in here, I'm sure it is 55924. And if you can't find it that way, just remember it's Under the Quilt of Night. Okay, so that was just a story for you guys to kind of think about for your writing, think about what you're doing for slavery, and just, kind of a fun thing to do. Now, you are working on your quilt assignment. Yes, at this point, you should have these all colored. And you should be ready to cut them out now and glue them onto your black paper. And you have 6 to 8 of these. This student had 8 last year. And underneath they have what the symbols represented. You can either have that or not have that. That's fine. It's up to you. I think it looks better with the words underneath, but that's your choice. Make sure they're colored and pretty and that You can either just glue them on however you want or try to tell a story. Either way, I think it's easier if you just glue them on and be done. Don't overcomplicate it. On the back of it, you have these two papers. Glue them on the back and then put your name on it, and you are done with your sleigh project. And then you have a couple more things that we will talk about in the next two videos. So again, you're coloring, cutting out, gluing onto your black paper, as well as gluing on this. On the back, please make sure your name is on it. Take an ARP test on Under the Quilt of Night. And that's all I have for you. So I'll see you in the next video.